This prediction was meant to find you. You were meant to see this. So for the bidding, we have 3 piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, you can meditate on them, and the one or the ones calling you will be directly linked down below or on the video, so you can just fast forward to your pile. Are you ready? Let's begin. Starting with group number 1, let's see what is happening for you, what is the energy, and what you need to know at the moment. So we have fellowship, recognize your fellow man or women, it depends who's watching here, of course. But what I see is that there is a calling from somebody you're meant to be with, someone that is your fellow, someone that is actually connected to you. What I see with this card is that you might be guided towards rather a soulmate, a counterpart, or someone who is part of your destiny. And this destiny together is going to allow the two of you to learn from each other. I am saying that because the dragon is actually a symbol for teaching, a spiritual teacher, good fortune, and we are currently during the year of the dragon. So you might be seeing the signs a lot these days, and this might be bringing you good fortune or showing you actually the good fortune you're meant to be experiencing, the destiny you're meant to be experiencing with this specific fellow you are attracting actually. I see that she trusts as well, like the way she looks is full of confidence. And this is how you might feel. You know that everything is just in perfect alignment and resonance with what is right for you and also what you're meant to be experiencing. So it is just coming to you. It's not something you have to rush towards or just, crave for, because it is all in perfect balance. It's so offered to you or will be offered to you. So far this card pretty much talks about you attracting someone that connects to you and that's part of your destiny. So there's something to fulfill with that connection and that person. So let's see more hints about what to expect for you and what you need to know right now. Okay, I'm seeing opulence, satisfaction, confidence as well. Like she's just blessed, she's happy, she's smiling, she feels amazing, and you might feel the same way. You might feel that sense of gratitude towards everything around you, what's offered to you, the people you attract, your circumstances, maybe even with the results you get from projects or studies, because I can get studies too. And I'm seeing good grades, good fortune, or if this is related to your job, this could be an offer, this could be something you learn from. And I'm seeing success shining for you, and you can see opulence here. So you might be entering a chapter of abundance, entering a chapter where you feel grateful and happy because you are getting all that you always wanted. I mean, you can see your man or women is appearing in your life. I'm seeing you receiving all that you want, satisfaction, contentment, and here you can see that everything you've been focusing on, working on, or studying about is now serving you towards a big success. And what I see with this one is a big opportunity, especially related to rather success, good grade, recognition, even fame for some people, or like I said, money. This is a good sign, and honestly you deserve it all, so just claim that. And as for the numbers, we have number 9 and 13. 13, I'm not seeing this as a bad sign, I'm more seeing this as good luck for you. So maybe that's a number you've been seeing a lot these days. And I see that as protection. This is what I heard. You might be safe and also protected with your relationship. So only those that bring you good fortune or that connects to your destiny will be welcomed. So if things ended with somebody or something, it is actually an act of protection from your spirit guides because they want you to receive the best, which is what number 9 symbolizes. It symbolizes perfection and what is ideal to us. So that's what I can get with all this energy with the numbers, and even the cards are showing you this energy. So for the other ones, eternal center, guru, protection. When I was just talking about this is beautiful. So yes, protection indeed, peace. This is all, like, I just believe, like I said, you're entering a chapter where you are grateful and where things are just in perfect balance or will become more and more balanced and stable and exciting for you. So there is a place within me, still, calm, steady, eternal. And you can see with the illustration that you might feel centered, you might feel awakening to another level, you might feel just satisfied and grateful and happy and protected again. Like I said, you are indeed safe. Because I can see this greenish blue color, this might connect to your aura, or maybe the awakening in your chakras is impacting your aura's color. So blue and green are the throat, so throat chakra blue, and the heart chakra is green. So perhaps these two chakras are currently awakening and bringing you these opportunities as well, because that's a place from love and a place from what you communicate to the universe, and this is what actually creates this energy around you and especially within you. So there is a place within me. There is a goal possibly you want to achieve because that makes sense to you. It's part of you. If there's something calling you, someone calling you, and this is something that has been, within you, or like an urge within you, it's something to follow. For example, if you wanted to start studying about something, that's your sign. If you want to be starting a business that is in resonance with who you are and what what your values are, this is what you need to do. So that's something within you. You have all the answers within you. And when you feel maybe lost or just dissatisfied, or you feel like you need to reflect on something or you need guidance on something, then you need to rest and go back to yourself, because you will always have the answer. And you're only the only one actually who can decide what's best for you, okay? And it's okay, I don't know what I'm doing either. Although it does feel this way sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what's happening, and I'm just going to sit there and relax because that's the best thing I can do. And know that the universe and the cosmos, and also your spirit guides, because I can get that you are protected, they are helping you to actually find something that resonates with your own inner universe. I'm seeing transformation with the butterflies appearing on the cards, so expect it. So sweet oblivion, uncertainty, fate and humor. And you might feel this way. You might feel like, I don't want to take things too seriously. I just want to have fun. I just want to just let things flow and see what comes to me. And I don't know what's happening, but I just learn as I go. And it's actually perfect, because this might be this relaxed state or this trust, this trust that you have that pushes you towards the right transformation, the right road, because you're not so, you're not so rigid or, kind of like, I need that, or you're not so controlling, I want to say. And so it allows you to be experiencing different things and beautiful things too. So with the other cards, let's see. Again, transformation, I do believe, and look, I was talking about the fact that your heart is awakening and this is impacting your energy, and this is showing up with this transformation card. So you're currently transforming, evolving, blooming. And that's a beautiful chapter for transformation, because it will allow yourself to feel more, more strong, courageous, and confident, which is totally, what we saw. She is excited, she is confident, she is honestly blessed, and she feels this way. So although sometimes this transformation can feel like, destruction, because here we have a breakup. But the breakup can be about things that are kind of crumbling within you, or things that might be triggered back, so you can heal from a past breakup or rejection, if not a breakup. And it doesn't have to be romantically, like breaking contact or releasing something. This could be a loss. This could be something that has been quite challenging and that made you feel maybe empty, or that made you question your self-worth even. And now with this transformation and how you view yourself with the eyes of love, that's when I can see you finding peace inside, which is what this card talks about, because that's in French, so I'm translating for you guys. But I do see that you're about to bloom beautifully, and you could see that process of transformation already happening. So yes, but just understand that this process is a healing process, and just accepting and finding stability within you is the way to actually transform your life and to attract the best things your way too. Because the universe is your mirror. So whatever you target and feel and feed as an energy you bring back to you. You bring more actually around you. So there is this transformation that's necessary for you to find inner peace and for you to find stability in your life. Even number 4 is showing up a lot, which is for me a symbol for balance and stability. This could also be, financially feeling stable, feeling blessed. And we have number 6, so this could be related to something you love. And then 35, so 3 evolution, 5 magic. And I am sure this is what, like, we can see this evolution, this transformation leading towards more magic, stability, and growth. And this is, I think, what you signed for with maybe these breakups and lessons with relationships or things that did not work for you. And you could see this card was announcing you're about to find the one. You're about to find someone that's a fellow, someone you can relate to. So don't stick to those, or don't stick to the memory of what used to be good, because now you're a brand new person and you need different things too. So what's coming next is going to be a lot more fulfilling. And okay, that's why this card is telling you walk away. Walk away, because yes, indeed, you're about to find the right people and the right things that will be more fulfilling to you. And you're about to spread your light. And I am sure that these things that broke you was to kind of split the darkness within you, to bring transformation, peace, and so you can then shine your light back. And your light is going to transform. And this transformation will be even like further than you can imagine, or further than you did experience as your own power and energy. Because I do think this card is telling you everything that did happen or that was a challenge was helping you to become this light worker, was helping you to be enlightened, in control, balanced, and even someone people look up to because they want to learn from you, they want to be in your presence, and you bring them peace. You have this maturity that people really find attractive. You might be very intellectual, very knowledgeable, very wise, calm and grateful and happy. You have this vibe that people just want to get, they just want to be in your presence and in your energy because they are themselves blooming around you. You see? So let's see a message. No way is impossible to courage. Yes, indeed. No way is impossible to courage. So let me continue with the other techniques. I will be picking next the charms so we can see more hints, maybe related to what you need to be doing, transformation, your path, your transformation as like self-development. Let's see. Or maybe the person, because we saw a fellow. So perhaps you can see a place with the letters, a word, or something personal. I thought about, in Portuguese, saúde. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly, but that means health. So maybe health is to prioritize right now. And this could be mental health, this could be physical health, emotional and spiritual. And I do see that a lot of amazing friends will be sticking to you, because we have the pin, so sticking to you. And with this color, I always think about friendship or childhood. So this could be something that awakens back. Perhaps these broken pieces come from childhood and you're transforming and healing from these things. Again, throat chakra energy with a blue heart. And I'm seeing you more communicative, more open with your voice, or perhaps you want to use your voice to inspire and to heal others. This is not okay. My camera is not focusing. I'll just move this up. Again, you can see, just like this card, meditation. Maybe that's something to do as well. Meditate, connect to yourself, connect to your own light, your own energy, your own soul. You can see that. Soul, just missing the L. What else can we see here? Sad. Yeah, so honor every emotion, because emotions are just messengers. They're not part of us, but they are here to express something. And I'm seeing something new starting and something that you're manifesting, because we have 111, 11, showing up. So these could be signs that you see, or number 2, 2, 2, 2, which is about unity. So balance, and I'm seeing you being protected again. I'm seeing good fortune for you, good opportunities that will bring you, and you could see this big pentacle shining, so bringing you the best. That jump that you make, that move, that leap of faith that you're taking is going to lead towards actually this chapter you're starting. And again, the flowers, I'm telling you, you are blooming in this instant, and this is what allows you to be and become the person that you came on earth to be. So let me pick next some tiny messages to get more guidance for you. Maybe a message from your spirit guides or a person, anything significant. Oh, healing. We have healing here. So I couldn't heal because I kept pretending I wasn't hurt. Very important. And I realized that yesterday. I tend to be very strong-minded personally, and when something bothers me, I'm like, it's okay, but I don't like to brush things away. I love to sit down with myself and reassure myself, and that's the way I process things that bother me. And yesterday I was telling myself, you know what, you possibly move too quick and you need to sit down with you and feel the sadness before releasing everything, and so you can become lighter. And I feel like this might be a message for me too, but that's a message for you guys. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. So instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. I hope it would fall headlong in love. Okay, I'm saying indeed love for you guys. Someone that's falling for you. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see. I feel like these messages can conclude what we saw on the reading, so this is very beautiful. Let's see now with my book of answers, any type of guidance. And if you guys want to get my book, this is linked down below. This one is on Amazon. Look for a sign. Okay, so you might be receiving signs already. But when you're hesitant, when you don't know what to do or everything, guidance is always going to be around you. It's always going to show up as a sign. So pay attention to these things. So that's the reading, guys. Make sure to claim this energy down below in the comments. If you want some personal guidance, I am available too. So you can check everything out down below. And I will see you guys on my next reading. Take care of you. Bye-bye. Group number 2, let's start and see what you need to receive as a message, as guidance. So we have collective force, be generous to people. And I am sure this is part of your soul's mission. You're meant to be a provider. You're meant to connect with others. Even the way, like, he is just placing his palm like this next to his heart is him feeling things or sensing things and connecting to the cosmos, the collective, and all the energies around him. And you might be someone who's very empathic. You feel people, you understand them, and you can really get what's going on around you. And you might even predict a lot of things, because I see that you are really connected and your mind is actually in perfect connection with Source or the universe or God. I see the dragon. This is funny because even the first group had a dragon appearing. So this might be a theme. This might be a very potent time for all of you guys, because to me, the dragon talks about what we are meant to learn, because the dragon itself is a spiritual teacher and it announces good fortune. And we are currently during the year of the dragon, at least when I'm recording, but it depends when you're watching this because that's timeless. But I do see that you might be seeing this sign a lot, or this is announcing this next new chapter that will bring transformation and change, but also good fortune within and around you. But I do see that you need to be following a purpose or a mission that connects to the collective. And maybe the question for you is, ask yourself, what do people come to me for? Because they see I am good at that thing and I can provide with all these type of things, these aspects, these advices, these values, whatever they come to you for. And when you notice what your master is, this is when you can be the best provider and the best, the best vessel for the universe to express its magic and bring force to not just you, but also the people that you'll be impacting or inspiring. So let's continue. Okay. Inspiring indeed, because I'm seeing this person like, I'm moving quick. I just follow my truth. I know what I'm dreaming about and I'm not going to wait any longer. I can see that some people have been betraying you in the past. People or things did not work out, and all this is not a stop for you. I just believe this brings you even more drive for things, because you're somebody who is quite mature. You understand that when things are not meant to be, it will just end. And so you can redirect and focus on what actually does matter. But I'm saying full speed and a direction that's clear to you. And if you want to start something, be with somebody, start confessing your feelings even. This is the urge. This is what I can see as your sign. And so when you can finally express your truth, which is what the sword symbolizes, truth and something sharp, and we have 2 swords cards. So you might be currently connected to your mind as a compass, and possibly that's why you could see that he is closing his eyes, connecting, feeling as well, but especially deciding what's best to share and what's meant to be shared as well, what's meant to be expressed. Like I said, I feel like there is a calling, a truth you are meant to now follow. And you following this direction will heal you from all the things that did not work. And you might even be grateful for these things not working because it allowed you to take the right direction for yourself or to be with the right person. Currently, maybe you just, like, oh my goodness, it did not work, it sucks. But at the same time, you might understand that there is a divine plan for you and that things not working is protection. It is protection, trust me. I can tell from experience. But know that the universe wants the best for you and that everything that's not meant to be or not part of your destiny, it will always crumble down, because this is what magic is about. Magic can only be birthed in places where it feels welcomed and it feels right. And when it does not feel right, it crumbles. And you might have been noticing that for yourself too. And number 5 talks about change and creation and magic. So this change is happening out of brokenness or, things not being so stable and not being built. And with that, actually, you are redirected and you're even more like you're ready for this. I can tell when you look at the illustration, she's like, whatever, I'm just going to move along and I have more to offer. Like, if I'm not welcomed, if I'm not seen, if I'm not loved, if I am not noticed, if I am not, whatever, I am okay. I can move along towards something or somebody that will welcome me and celebrate me. And it should feel this way. So let's continue with these cards. Space, time, and self. Infinity, reincarnation, and 5D. I am sure you came here for a divine reason. I mean, you can see the collective. You are a generous person. You're meant to be providing. And you know that there's something calling you, or possibly you know when things or people even are for you. And when you trust, so trust in the places you feel guided towards. Because everything is indeed in resonance with you and in resonance with what you signed for. Your lessons on earth, on what you want to be experiencing, because your soul needs that. And we have space, self, and time shown up with the illustration. I'm sure, this card popped in another reading I did not too long ago. I think maybe last week. And I just believe this is currently what's happening. I feel like a lot of you guys watching this, you're not young souls. I mean, when I'm reading the energy, I'm like, of course you guys are not young souls. You've been there multiple times. This is why I feel like you have this affinity towards tarot, magic, manifestation, the universe, and you all connect with that. When some people can be stuck in projected realities and projected beliefs because they're not there yet, and they need foundations that come externally to then build themselves. But for you, it's like, I need to experience my own truth. And with that, you might actually trust in everything that you experience in yourself, in space and time, and the divine timing of things too. And all this is just creating more infinity, more magic around you and within you. And that's why you can connect with everybody without judging them, because you know that you've been there too. You've been experiencing these things during other lifetimes, because I do believe if you picked this group, you believe in reincarnation, or you might actually discover more about your other lifetimes, perhaps in dreams, meditation, or things that might just resonate with you. And I've been noticing that many people, even though they're not aware of this, they have other incarnations that have a big influence in this lifetime too, because they might be attracted towards a certain time, fashion, era, certain furnitures, a certain thing. Could be futuristic or just very ancient. But all these things are not to take lightly, because they actually show you hints about what you felt comfortable with, or what it's part of your story, also when you did incarnate in other lifetimes. But like I said, there is something you need to maybe currently awaken to that's guiding you. Even here you can see the rainbow as like a path to that portal of energy, and you're stepping forward. Like you're ready to take this new adventure, you're ready to discover and see what is going to happen. Even the butterfly and this eye inside, like the third eye is open. I'm transforming, I'm growing, I'm leveling up, I'm really part of the cosmos, and I know we're all connected, and all this time is just an illusion, because I can create space for, experiences without really being limited with time. But anyways, so it's very deep, and I'm sure you guys, if you take the time to maybe meditate afterward, or just absorb all this energy, you might know that this is the calling for you. And I'm seeing you finally feeling your emotions, finally honoring these emotions, because they are flowing energy within you. So honoring the flow of all the emotions, emotion. So emotions means it's meant to pass by. It's not part of you. It's something that moves. It's something that comes and go. And it's not meant to be part of your identity. I always see actually emotions as messengers, and they're not actually part of your story, okay? But because I know that many people will tell, I am anxious, I am depressed, I am. You're not I feel. That's very different. And so when you feel something, it's not part of you. But when you say I am, you associate yourself to that emotion. So perhaps ask yourself, what have I been saying about my own emotions as if I am that emotion? I am sad, you see? But no, I feel sad sometimes. You see, it's a different story you tell to yourself. And the story you tell to yourself is what you stick to. So you become the alchemist, because I can see the alchemy, the alchemist, the one transforming and influencing energies and emotions too, when you process these things and when you understand they are not me, they are not part of me, they're not my story. I am just being sensitive and feeling these things, but I am not the cage to my emotions. I open the door and they come and go. But feel them, that's very important. Taking the time to process these emotions is what frees yourself, actually, and what allows you to not associate yourself to them. Because the thing is, we associate ourselves to our emotions just because we stick to them for a long time. And so it becomes, or we start to think that's part of us, that's part of our stories. And actually, I came to this, realization when I was depressed, and I think it's about 9 years ago, and I saw this video that said depression does not exist, and I was like, wait a second, what the heck? At first I was like, this is interesting, and everything that this person was telling was a little bit connected to what I just said, the fact that we tend to associate things and stick to things when we can decide differently. And it's a battle inside at first, I'm not gonna lie to you, but after this specific video, I never felt depressed anymore. Yes, I have bad days, yes, I have swings of my mood just being up and down, and that's okay, but now I am in control, because I know that I can lead like the way emotions travel, but they're always passengers, they're not part of my ship, you see? My ship being my body or my mind and my emotions or my soul. So try to see this way if you are dealing with emotions that tend to feel like parasites. Time for a cleanse. So for the other cards, okay, so perhaps these emotions come from a place where there is resentment, a place where you possibly judged yourself or judged people, and all this might be felt in your down chakras, which I think might be the plexus, plexus, sacral, and root chakras, but especially the plexus, to be honest. Even heart chakra too, because I'm getting yellow and green as a color for these two. This person feeling blue, so again, sadness, emotions. We did talk about all these things, so I feel like everything is connected. But can you see, from resentment, she finds the one. She or he finds the one, and this is a meeting that will be very strong. You can see the sun. So from sadness and resentment and brokenness, and you could see, there is indeed brokenness in your past and a lot of emotions meant to flow out. And when you do and allow yourself to feel, that's when you attract the best, actually. That's when you become a magnet for this beautiful energy. And we have divine masculine, divine feminine, as like, they have this duality about them. Even the colors are very, it's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's the polar opposite a little bit. Blue and this vibrant color, vibrant energy. So it could be related to what your chakras will be awakened. What chakras will be awakened to another extent. So throat chakra with the blue, and this one connects to especially, I'm seeing two of them because we have yellow and red. So root chakra, which connects to actually our passion and, the down region, what this is about. But also the plexus with the yellow. And I think this is the healing you too. Maybe with an ex, or maybe with this person you might be attracting. This person is also healing from any resentment and brokenness or toxic relationships. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing, because everything being processed is currently being shaped, or let's say transmuted, just like as the alchemist, as I talked about, towards something more beautiful. And I feel like you needed people that were the catalyst, or you were the catalyst for them too, to heal from that part. But like I said, there's something you feel, maybe something you cannot digest. And sometimes actually when you are in circumstances or relationships or dynamics that can be difficult, you tend to have physical pain that connects to what's happening inside you. So for example, if you have a problem of digestion, then you cannot digest certain things, for example. If there is some stagnant, for example, if you have a hard time going to the toilet, there is possibly something you're holding on to. So it's stagnant, it's not moving inside because it's not being processed as well within. So try to, if you are feeling these type of pains, I also invite you to take a look at what they mean on the internet. So you can actually type metaphysical meaning, and then you type the pain you have, and then you see what they actually tell you, because your body is very, very smart. It's always in perfect communication with you. It's just that sometimes we are not listening. And so we just like, oh, you have all these pain, and you take all these, some people take medicine that aren't just not helping, because it's something more internal. So I invite you to do that thing if you feel these type of things. So we have intrusive thoughts and new lessons. We did talk about this, new lessons, karma, karmic lessons, but you awakening to your best self. There could be a lot of intrusive thoughts. I'm struggling. That could be rather something you need to let go of, or sometimes these thoughts, these doubts can actually come from your own intuition. So I don't want you to tune that down, because I know that sometimes I give the advice where it's like you need to chill, but sometimes no, you're not chill for a reason. So you need to listen to how you feel first and know if this is valid, or if this comes out of pain or resentment or fears even. And when you process these things, if this is just intrusive or something that's not meant to stay, or if this is actually showing you what's part of this new lesson, what's part of what's happening. I heard a knock at the same time, so could be confirmation. But there's a new lesson you've been experiencing, I think, connected to the brokenness we could see. And it's all good. We're all in this together. It's not easy. This human experience is not easy, but it's actually what we came to experience for a divine reason. And this makes us even more connected because we all suffer together and we all have blissful time together too. It's shadow and light, it's full of duality. But I feel like the duality is so necessary to even enjoy the beauty of things and the beauty of life. I swear I did not look at the card. Beauty is found within. And treat yourself better. So these are the messages for you. And yes, indeed, beauty is found within, and make sure to treat yourself better. And if you want to be a supporter, if you want to be the hero, if you want to save people, you need to be the hero towards yourself. You need to be the one treating yourself with love and respect in the first place. You cannot provide if you have empty pockets, right? And that's the same if you want to become a person that is loved, seen, and respected and beyond. You need to be seeing that in you first and working towards these things. So let me pick next the charms so we can get more signs, more information. And perhaps some letters can show you a word, a place, a person, a name, something. I heard agitated, so perhaps your mind, your energy, your body might feel agitated. Like I said, physical pains are messengers. They're trying to get your attention because you were not listening in the first place. Because most of the time it starts with emotions. Like we feel energy, we sense them, it starts to emotionally trigger us, then it starts to actually affect our mind. And after the mind, it translates into the body. At least from my experience, I've noticed that it works this way for my own processing. But your body can be reacting, your entire being can be reacting differently. So if you feel agitated, it's something to address. There's something calling you. And I can see this as a bell, it's like there is a warning, like ding ding, wake up before you feel it. Cool. We have USA, so it could be a place that's significant. What else can we see here? This in French means happiness, like when you are content, when you're happy. So it could feel like this, like from agitated to happy. This is good. IG could be Instagram. I'm seeing success and happiness coming for you. You guys can be a Cancer, or maybe Cancer. Isn't it the eclipse in Cancer at the moment? I don't remember. I think it is, but I'm not sure. But anyways, could be that something might be happening around Cancer transit, something. I'm not into astrology much, but perhaps you guys know. But maybe a Cancer can play a role in your life, or the crab could be a sign that you see. I'm seeing your thoughts actually manifesting a reality. So there is indeed a bell, like ding ding, something maybe as a warning you need to know. Know that the universe, sorry, I was eating the mic. The universe is helping you to manifest those dreams of yours, okay? So get out of your cage. Isn't it in this group that I talked about the cage and you free your emotions, like you open the door? I think it is. So this could be connected to what I said. And I see that your dreams will manifest quickly with actually the big jump from the rabbit. And I'm seeing infinity for you. And I'm seeing this also connected to your soul family. So you might be manifesting them. And they might help you with your journey. And I'm seeing this as traveling. So you can be going to a place, maybe getting some inspiration from a place that will lead you towards the magic you're meant to be experiencing. Let me pick first the tiny messages so we can get some guidance from your guides or something you need to receive from somebody that loves you. Let's see these. There is something inside that they cannot get, that they cannot touch, that's yours. And this is from Shawshank Redemption. I'm not sure. I think that's possibly a movie. I'm not sure you guys will see it. Let me place it on the book so you can read that. My body, mind, and soul are at peace. So this could be some affirmation for you to repeat as well. Forgive yourself. You did your best with what you knew at the time. So healing. Can you see that? It's just full of love. I love this. So these were the messages for you. Let me see with my book of answers. And if you guys want to get your copy, this one is on Amazon. And of course, it's linked down below. Same thing if you want some personal guidance. That's a big yes, yes, yes for you. So there is possibly something you want to be doing, something that you're craving for. All the reading was a big yes for you because it resonated possibly a lot. So that's the reading, guys. Make sure to claim this energy down below, of course. Join the family if you're new here, and I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, let's start and see what is the message, what is the energy for you today. So cosmic order, align with the cosmic forces. And honestly, when I look at her, she looks awakened. She looks perfectly alert. She knows what's going on. She knows that everything is shifting around her and she is ready for that. So this could be the feeling too. You're ready for the shift. You know something beautiful and strong is currently manifesting for you and offer to you. Sorry, my camera. My camera is acting crazy right now. But there is order and you aligning with this cosmic force. You understand that this is supporting you. This is helping you. And this is showing you the way to become the person that you always wanted to become, or to do the things you always wanted to do. And this gives you courage, force, and energy to finally align with this divine mission and calling. Signs we can be seeing can be birds a lot, because I can see the bird on top of her head, which is very beautiful. And the birds are messengers, they're guides. And honestly, when I look at the birds, they have something very unique about them. Their aura, the way they communicate to each other. I'm not sure if you can read auras, guys, but something beautiful about birds is that when they start to communicate, or when they start to just sit down next to each other and bond, they actually share the aura. You can see the aura like from two bubbles, and then they become one and expand it. So they communicate with energy a lot. And I always love to actually look at them, and they have this very funny, joyful vibe too. But anyways, this could be a message for you that you might see birds a lot, and they might be there to protect or maybe to share their energy with you. And especially if they come to you or come next to you, that can be a big sign. And for the other cards, okay, I was talking about energy a lot, and yes, this is connected, and I forgot about the cards, by the way. So we have the sun. Honestly, when I'm connecting all these cards, I see that you have a divine plan, a divine mission on earth, and you know that too well. And possibly the way to impact others is to be successful, is to be seen, is to spread your light. And when you do spread your light, that's when things will become clearer and clearer. You can see destiny, enlightenment with the infinite sign. With the wands, I'm saying magic. You can also be interested into anything esoteric, maybe something magical, spells, like any craft really that helps you to awaken to the next level on a soul level. And when you connect to this divine energy, you are one with the universe, you're one with the cosmos. And perhaps your mission is to be in perfect connection with the universe and the cosmos, to be a guide and to spread your light. So of course, this can connect to you being a light worker, a star seed. This can connect to you being on divine mission. Maybe angels too, because I can see angel wings, especially around the eye with the wand. So maybe, or I understand now, the bird, the wings, maybe that's indeed a sign for angels around you. And maybe they can't communicate with birds, and maybe they are trying to reach out to you or just show that they are here for you with birds around. So pay attention to that, because I feel like this could be an important message for you. We have number 2 and 50. So number 2 connects to togetherness. And perhaps it's you merging with the universe, merging with the universe, merging with people and spreading your vibe, your energy. But also with number 5, I see that change is about to happen. Magic is about to happen. And we did talk about that, magic with the wand. The 2 of Wands talks about planning too. So if there is something you want to be trying, if there's something you're planning on, this is totally your sign. This is totally what you are meant to be focusing on and creating currently. Because even the map itself shows you the way. It shows you what's going on, like where you need to be, which direction to take. And of course, this could just be a symbolism, like where you need to be as a person, or as what you need to be doing, what you need to serve, because I see that you have something very specific to offer with people or to people. I also see a pillar in your life, because number 2, I'm seeing you and a certain person. Could be a soulmate, could be a friend, a supporter, a co-worker, but something as like, you can count on this person, whether romantically, with work, maybe spiritually, I don't know. But there is something is connected to you through another person. If you do have a twin flame, this could be related to your twin flame too, and that you guys are connected and you're part of the cosmos. Perhaps you have a divine plan, a divine mission together. Could be with a soulmate too. It doesn't have to be just for twin flames. But I'm saying indeed that you guys have something divine to fulfill and something to provide and to share or build together. So for the other cards, we have Spirit of the Trees, Acceptance, and the Awakened Dead. I do see. Sorry, I do see indeed that you're awakening, and I'm seeing you more grounded with the tree. And let's see what this message is all about. If you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. Ooh, I like this one a lot, because I know that many people just believe lessons can only be taught with experiences, but that's not true. It's actually further from the truth. Many people will be learning lessons in dream state with maybe around them situations or, whatever people experience. And you're here to be the solution sometimes, or just the one who is guiding them a little bit. Or sometimes you're meant to be the one who is indeed solving the problem for them. So you do experience some karma or lesson through people in dreams as well, and with nature. So if you do connect to trees, or when you do connect and meditate, you can also be leveling up this way without suffering, without all the karmic type of thing that tend to manifest sometimes. So if you need guidance, wisdom, lessons, connected trees, and spirit of the tree, nature, priestess, and inner peace. And I'm sure this is what grounds you too. It's like a picnic going on, a book opened. Like, I just want to be around nature. I want to grow. I want to ground myself. And I feel so much more at peace when I do so. And I'm sure this might be the feeling too. You might love to be around nature a lot, peace, or peaceful people, because it really allows yourself to feel grounded and allows yourself or your soul to feel recharged. And this reminds me of the tree in Pocahontas. So she symbolizes wisdom, the messenger. And you might yourself see everything around you as messengers, or, here to spread wisdom. And if you do, that means you're awakened. And it shows that when you are open to receive these signs, you will actually change the reality around you. So trees, birds, butterflies, everything will just be in perfect resonance with what is your message and what is your sign. So the guidance here is actually very potent for you, because it allows you to indeed be in perfect communication with everything. So pay attention to that. Everything around you is a symbol, and everything around you is communicating to you and connecting with your energy, just like I said with the birds. Because it's not just the birds doing that, it's everything connecting to your field and, communicating to each other. Actually, I'm sure guys, but the roots from the trees communicate to other trees. And for example, if there's something happening like parasites, infections, parasites trying to destroy trees, that one that is infected will utilize those roots to communicate danger is coming. So then the other trees can protect themselves with the I'm not sure how to call this, whatever is inside them. They actually impact it in a way that becomes poisonous, so they can actually protect themselves. But anyways, it's beyond that. Even actually the mushrooms on trees are receptors. Trees are very they're really interesting. I love trees. And I always love to just listen to people talking about these things, or even just connect to them, touching them, feeling their energy. They have pure light energy, and it's always very empowering to touch a tree. So if you feel guided to do that today, connect with them, and you might receive wisdom from them too, enlightenment too. So you can let go now, surrender to what is. So acceptance, accepting things, moving on, detaching, not attaching yourself or a story to whatever happened, because everything is just it's around you for a reason. It's not part of you. And I know that humans tend to associate themselves to whatever they experience, but the thing is, it's not true. It's not valid, and it should not be valid. It should not be part of your story. But accepting things for what they are, and you surrender, you let go, is freeing yourself. It's freeing your soul. So understand that it's passing by only. And I'm seeing bees around. I mean, I hope it's, are they? Yes, they are bees. And bees represent to me collectiveness, working together, perfect harmony. And there is also a certain, like everybody has a role to play. And perhaps it's actually what you feel. You have a role to play that can be completely different from, your family or your colleagues, because you know that something is more significant to you when it feels right and it's part of your own spark and expression. And so accepting that everybody has their divine mission, although they're working collectively together. And so this card is pretty much telling you to let go, be like water, and do not resist. So non-resistance, letting things flow. It's beautiful. And we have the awakened dead. And that's the things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Oh, this is so deep, and this is so true, so true. Yes, the things that we thought were breaking us the most were honestly the thing that did wake up us the most, in my perspective. So it is so true, so true. And actually, I sometimes just think these awful things because they make me stronger. They make me empowered. They make me, I mean, it's the same, but they just make me realize that I can be better, or I can be more alert next time. Like, it teaches me something positive always. I'm always taking the positive even out of awful situations or relationships. I tend to be like that, and I'm always like, everything is a message to me. So I'm not attached to it. I make mistakes, they make mistakes, whatever. We move towards what's the next chapter. What the next chapter is about. So I feel like this is part of us being more awakened. Like, things end and they rebirth, or they come to a fresh new light, a fresh new form. And it's so beautiful. So resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. And maybe that's actually that. Just appreciating things that can be coming out of the shadow and the light, and that part of duality, just being part of the story that you came here to learn or to read and to level up from. So with these, protection and realization, this realization is mostly, like, from what I can get, it's mostly like what you did create, what you did build, like something you did, you did manifest or shaped in your reality. So know that you're protected. Again, the butterfly. So transformation is indeed happening, but this transformation is making you happy and celebrate. And you can see self-love for this one. So self-love is manifesting, and you can see the green colors. So it's very beautiful. I love this deck because it's very vibrant. Like, the colors that are used are very communicative too. Honestly, I'm really happy I did order this deck. And by the way, this one is on Amazon. It's a French deck, but I feel like you can still get this one. And by the way, I have the link down below of all the decks I'm using. Even this deck is linked on Amazon on my storefront, so you can get these. But this one, I really love it because, I don't know, it speaks to me and I connect with the colors. And I also have a artistic background. Like, I did study art, so we did a lot of studies about the illustrations, the colors, the feelings, the story, the concepts, and everything. So that's why when I'm reading cards, I have this outlook that's possibly more like, what is the symbol there, what they mean to us, because we did study all these things in art. And also the colors speak to me. And I did also study what they mean, the colors and the meaning, and what impact they have. But I also associate them to chakras. So that's why I always talk about these type of things. But what I'm trying to say is they have some illustrations that do speak loud to me, and if they do too, then you know where to find them. But anyways, I'm seeing indeed this transformation leading towards something that is pure love and that makes you even more connected to who you are and what you love to be doing. I'm seeing waterfalls, and they can announce actually abundance for yourself, or that flow, that cleanse. And we did talk about water, letting go, acceptance, and all this acceptance, in my opinion, is like the reset, the refresh you need to then transform and realize or build the things that do matter for you. So that's the vibe: pure love, excitement, acceptance, and feeling good, feeling safe. So for these, facing fears, and we had also the skeleton. So yeah, there's this phase where it's like things are ending or being dead, but this is rebirthing. This is coming towards the light. So from these fears or the darkness, the shadow, and what broke you, this is a renewal. This is, like I said, the rebirth moment that you're currently experiencing. And facing these fears will make you stronger, actually. So facing fears and explore further. And I am sure you feel guided towards something new, something fresh, something you never tried before. And this is the calling to step further. This is the calling to finally merge into it. It's like waiting for the jump on this one. And perhaps you feel like, yes, there is a map, there is a destination, there is a person, there is a project, there is something. There is something you want to start or something you want to explore. And so now it's the sign for you to allow yourself to do so. Worst part is over. I can tell. You're transforming, but also you have this wisdom that allows you to not be affected by anything happening. You know that this part is over. You did learn from it and you grew up so beautifully. And this is helping you now to be even more alert and awakened, and to even be grateful for the shadow, just as much as you're grateful for the light. I feel you understand that although it's duality, it's still one in the essence. The shadow and the light are one same essence and energy. They're just two expressions from the same force. And it's so weird. My voice changed for a moment. The force. Anyways, but that's something. Maybe that's the change as well. It's like, yeah, things are changing and shifting, but it's still one. As if like picture the moon, for example. There's a part of it that's actually enlightened by the moon, and the other opposite is the shadow, but it's still one. Like, it's one thing. So it's the same with energies too. Like, they come from the same source, but they have two different moods. They have two different dual expressions. You see what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. So these were the cards. Let us continue with the other techniques. I'm going to use the charms for this one and get more hints. Ooh, I am seeing transformation for you with the dragonfly. It's funny because I was actually cutting grass 2 days ago, and one of them just flew like right in front of me. I was like, what the heck? Even butterflies these days, I don't know what's happening. They always fly near me, like really near my face. And I'm like, okay, I see you, just stop. But it's funny. So maybe these can actually come towards you, or they might appear to you, or you can see them as illustrations. But they announce transformation and change, just like the butterflies. And we had the butterfly here appearing. So perhaps you see a lot of birds, a lot of bees, butterflies, and dragonflies. I can connect to this message because I do see a lot of butterflies and dragonflies as well. But for you, take what resonates, of course. I'm seeing friendships sticking to you, or the right people sticking to you, that are very friendly. The universe manifesting beautiful things right now. Know that you have all the tools to manifest this reality and the best in this reality. I see ever, by, and these two letters, so they can be associated to maybe a name, a place, a word. I heard journey, ever, journey, by. Nothing comes out. I mean, nothing more. I love baseball, There is golf. I'm seeing activities. So maybe your guides are telling you to stay active. The cactus talks about adaptability. I'm seeing your thoughts inspiring you a lot, the door opening for you. And actually, when I see keys, and we have 2 of them, this could be the key to your hearts. And I talked about collectiveness, togetherness with somebody that's meant to be with you. So this could be your destiny together. But also this can talk about, opening that new chapter that's meant for you in your transformation. I'm seeing dreams manifesting. I love my cat. Is it? Yes. Then I see good fortune for you and opportunities coming your way. And you can see indeed good luck with this one. And as for the fork, I'm seeing this as a date or something to, like, maybe treating yourself, something delicious. Cooking for you is an act of love as well. And making sure that this food, like, you put love into it. Like, try to cook with the intention of putting love. Because I know that sometimes, like, we just do that and then we let it cook and whatever. But if you do that, it's okay. Maybe after cooking, take some time and say thank you or put love into your food and then eat it. Because it's kind of like you, with your intention, you put energy into it and you eat it, you feed yourself with this love. And we have the rabbit. The rabbit can also be another sign. And they connect to childhood or dreams, speed, and also they connect to fertility. So let's see messages, maybe guidance from your guides, what you need to hear. Okay, let's pick these. Work hard, be humble. It's straightforward. Work hard, be humble. Anyways, let's see. Your dream is achievable indeed. So work hard and be humble. Anyways, stop being so afraid to be confident. Yes, don't be afraid. Don't apologize. This is what I heard. Don't apologize to be amazing. Don't apologize to be doing your best. Don't apologize to not be available to everybody around you. Focus on what does matter and what makes sense to you, what's part of your truth. So these were the messages. Let me now pick the book of answers. And this one is the one I created. You can find it on Amazon if you're interested. And of course, this is linked down below. Look at this. I told you guys, there is indeed somebody stepping forward. So expect union with this person. This is beautiful. So if you guys want some personal guidance, everything is going to be linked down below. Check it out. You can also check my other readings appearing on the screen. Subscribe if you're new, of course. Claim this energy. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and see you next time. Bye-bye.